Hello, I'm Sam with jbugs.com. We're in the middle of getting our 1971 Eurolux Super Beetle ready for bodywork. And in our last video, we pulled the running boards, rear fenders, and deck lid, and cleaned out the engine compartment. As we've mentioned in our last few videos, save all of your hardware and take pictures of the parts you're removing. This is especially important on the interior, as there are a number of small bolts, screws, and brackets. Some are specialized, and many of the parts aren't reproduced. As we are filming our disassembly, we're going to be starting on one side of our car and we work our way around the car, but we'll cover the steps as if we're working on both sides of the car at the same time. We start by removing the various seatbelt bolts at the shoulder points, the rear luggage tray mounts, and the mounts at the tunnel. Then the rear seat crossbar is removed, along with the rear kick panels. We're going to save the kick panels since the plastic grommets for the rear seat heater ducts are not reproduced. In fact, these panels are nice enough that they could be reused, after a good cleaning, of course. The rear seat crossbar is obviously saved as well. The battery ground cable is unbolted from the chassis, and we note that the battery tray of the floor pan has some pinholes from rust, so we'll probably be replacing that right pan half. Do you guys think we should do a video on that as well? Leave a reply in the comments below. The headliner doorpost material is peeled back from the B-pillar, along with the padding, and after removing the rear seat assist straps and pushing the windlace bead back at the door jambs, the material is pulled out of the car. While we're in the area, we also pop out the dome light assembly and disconnect the wires. Don't pull the wires out of the body, as they'll be used later to pull the new wires through the A-pillar. Since we'll be pulling the body off the chassis later, the rear footwell heater control cables are disconnected from the flaps on the ducts. We tried to loosen the set screws and the couplers, but they're too rusted, so we just cut the cable at the floor pan. There isn't a starter in our car, so we can pull the positive battery cable out of the chassis without having to disconnect the wires there. The power supply wire that connected from the voltage regulator to the battery terminal is disconnected from the voltage regulator. Check for the clips that hold the cable to the rear seat crossbar. If you've got them, save them. Next, the rear seat backrest stops, and the latches are removed from the rear quarter panels. The brown wire in the right side quarter panel is for the rear window defroster. If you plan on hooking up the defroster later, leave it in place. Next, we'll get to work at the voltage regulator and the wires at the rear left of the car. So the two straps around the heater duct are cut, and the various wires for the voltage regulator and rear window defroster are removed, along with the defroster relay and the voltage regulator. The rear window defroster power wire that hooked up to the relay is pulled up into the quarter panel, along with the main wiring harness that comes from the rear of the car, after it's been cut down. Make sure to save the rubber grommet that the wires fed through. The wires that we just tucked into the quarter panel will be used to pull the new harness through later. The front heater channel vents are removed from the heater channels, and the carpet's pulled up and out of the door jamb. Underneath the dash, the main wiring harness is cut. The two wiring harness clips are popped out of the heater channel, and the wiring harness is pulled up from and out of the heater channel at the front edge. The remaining piece of carpet on the tunnel is removed, and then we'll spend some time scraping down the interior and vacuuming up all the debris from inside the car. We'll be back soon to cover more of the teardown of our car. Thanks for watching. Make sure to click the like button below and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And as always, when you need parts or accessories for your vintage Volkswagen, head over to jbugs.com.